Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Fugitive U.S. prison officer's cause of death revealed. Fugitive Alabama corrections official Vicky White took her own life, an Indiana coroner's office has found, backing up authorities' suspicions that she harmed herself after a car chase that concluded 11 days on the run with an inmate she is accused of freeing. Authorities said White, 56, freed inmate Casey White in late April from the Alabama jail where she worked. The coroner in Indiana's Vanderburgh County did not provide further details about the office's findings. Authorities said they believed Vicky White suicided after the car the pair were in wrecked while being pursued by law enforcement in Evansville, Indiana. If you need help in a crisis, call Lifeline on the 13th of November 14. For further information about depression, contact BeyondBlue on 1300 224 636 or talk to your GP, local health professional or someone you trust. Casey White, a 38-year-old defendant in an Alabama murder case, was taken into custody after Monday's crash and transported to an Alabama state prison. The chase ended a multistate manhunt that started April 29, when authorities say Vicky White, then the assistant director of corrections at a jail in Alabama's Lauderdale County, checked Casey White out of the detention center under the pretense of taking him to a courthouse. Investigators believe the two fostered a romantic relationship while Casey White, who was normally housed in a state prison, was periodically transferred to the Lauderdale County Jail to attend hearings related to the 2015 stabbing death of Connie Ridgeway, for which White is facing capital murder charges. The county sheriff has said the two maintained communication when he was transferred back to state prison. On Wednesday, Evansville officials released audio of a 911 call they say Vicky White made during Monday's chase, audio that gives some insight into the seconds leading to her death but does not by itself appear to clarify how or when she sustained the injury. As officers were chasing a Cadillac driven by Casey White on Monday afternoon, they rammed the Cadillac into a ditch, and the vehicle rolled over, authorities said. Investigators believe Vicky White shot herself once the vehicle crashed, Vanderburgh County Sheriff Dave Wedding said Tuesday. The 911 audio appears to start near the end of the chase. It begins with someone saying something indiscernible, and the dispatcher saying Evansville 911. No one appears to address the dispatcher, who says, 911, and hello seemingly without being answered. Instead, a woman's voice, which authorities say is Vicky White's, is heard within the first 6 seconds saying things including, stop, and wait, stop. Airbags going to go off and kill us. 12 seconds in, a loud noise is heard, the first of at least 4 loud noises to happen in about 15 seconds. It is unclear in each instance what the noises represent, and it is unclear from the audio when the car was rammed, when it rolled over, and when a gun was fired. God, the woman says after the first noise. Airbags are going off. Let us get out and run. She mentions a hotel. The second noise is heard, and the woman shrieks. At least 2 more noises come, followed, now 30 seconds into the tape, by another shriek. For the next 30 seconds, generally only muffled sounds of sirens are heard. A minute into the recording, a soft voice is heard, perhaps a moan, but it is not clear whose voice it is. Shortly after, distant voices are heard, along with occasional movement, though it is unclear whether it is inside or outside the vehicle. About 1 minute and 40 seconds into the recording, someone starts repeatedly saying phrases like she is breathing, and got a gun in her hand. The phone line stays open as officers work to get the pair out of the vehicle. On Tuesday, Wedding told CNN that Vicky White had indicated in a call with police dispatchers that she had a gun. Also, in dispatch audio from Evansville police released earlier this week, the dispatcher can be heard advising law enforcement units we could hear her on the line saying she had her finger on the trigger. The 911 recording does not appear to reveal Vicky White mentioning a gun. However, other people in the recording, presumably responding officers, can be heard saying her finger was on the trigger. CNN has sought comment from the Vanderburgh County Sheriff's Office about how to reconcile the 911 audio with the remarks by the sheriff and the dispatcher. No law enforcement officers fired any shots during the chase, according to Lauderdale County Sheriff Rick Singleton. When officers pulled Casey White out of the car and took him into custody, he reportedly told them to help his wife, who had shot herself in the head, and insisted he didn't do it, according to U.S. Marshal Marty Keeley, who said to their knowledge, the pair was not married. Authorities previously